Welcome to this tutorial on how to use ITK-SNAP to explore AZBA, the Adult Zebrafish Brain Atlas. I am Professor Justin Kenny, and I'm going to walk you through this tutorial. This tutorial assumes you've already downloaded and installed ITK-SNAP from the website. This is a free open source software that's available for Mac, Windows, and Linux, and that you've also downloaded the AZBA files from the Dryad repository or gotten them from somewhere else. To get started, you want to go to File and open Main Image and navigate to where you downloaded the files. I suggest starting with the TOPRO image, the nuclear stain. Hit OK, and then Next, and it may take a minute or so for this to load. You can ignore the warning that comes up and click Finish. And now you have the TOPRO image loaded. To add the segmentation, go up to the segmentation menu, click Open Segmentation, and choose the latest segmentation that you've downloaded. It should have AZBA segmentation in the file name and a date in front. Open and Next will load the segmentation. Next, you need to go up to segmentation and import the label descriptions. You should have downloaded this file as well. There should be an AZBA label description text file with the preceding date that matches the segmentation file. Now you have AZBA in ITK-SNAP. To explore AZBA, there are two tools in the toolbar that are useful. There's zoom pan mode and crosshair mode. In crosshair mode, you click around and move this crosshair. That causes the other axes, the sagittal and coronal axes, to change as you click through the horizontal axis, etc. If you look over here on the left, you'll see the label that is under the cursor. So for example, the central gray, we can zoom in by holding the right mouse button down and moving our mouse up or down to zoom in and out. You can press the letter C to center all three axes around where the crosshair is. And you can change the opacity of the labels by either hitting the S key on the keyboard to flash it off and on, or you can go down here to the left and change the opacity to whatever percentage you like. You can also explore the segmentation in 3D down here in this bottom left window by clicking the Update button. This might take a little while depending on the speed of your computer. Now you have a 3D rendering of the atlas that you can click and move and zoom in and out to explore. If you want to explore just a subset of the atlas or identify specific brain regions, you go up to Segmentation, to the Label Editor. The easiest way to do this is to hide everything except for the regions that you're interested in looking at. So you go down to Actions, Visibility, and hide all labels in 3D, and hide all labels in the other windows as well. And then you navigate to the region that you're interested in looking at. So say it's the central gray, and then you change the visibility for that region so it is present in the other brain regions. And you can see that here and here. You can look at as many regions as you are interested in to see their relative orientation. So if you want to look at the habenula. Now we'll turn everything back on. Finally, one other thing you might like to explore is the multiple stains that are included in AZBA. To do that, you go up to File, and you want to add another image. You want to navigate to the image and say we were interested in exploring the tyrosine hydroxylase stain. Click Open and Next. I find it easiest to explore this with the image as a separate image next to the other one. Hit next and finish. Resize your screen. So when it comes in as a default, you can click between the two images. I like to have them next to each other. So if you click this button here, you can have the images next to each other. Oftentimes when the images come in, sometimes they come in a little bit dark. You can quickly change the contrast of the image so you can see things better by going over here to on the left, right-clicking the image that you're interested in, and going to auto adjust contrast. And then you can see the contrast a little better. Because these images have been registered into the same space as the TOPRO image as described in the manuscript, when you move the crosshair around, it should be the same spot on both the TH images or any other image you bring in and the TOPRO image. And you can explore the atlas this way. You can add as many additional images as you like. So you go to File, add another image. So say we also want to look at the HUCD image. We add that. We come over here, auto adjust the contrast so we can see it better. Now we can look at all three of these stains, TOPRO, tyrosine hydroxylase, and HUCD, in the same space and all three axes and the associated segmentation. So that's it. As an introduction to how you can explore AZBA, the Adult Zebrafish Brain Atlas, using ITK-SNAP. I hope you found it helpful, and happy exploring.